Welcome to the Imperium Forex daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. To begin with, I'd like to talk about the dollar index. Now, my view over the last few weeks has been bullish, and as you can see from the recent rejections that we had that came in from 94, first of all in August, and then also in early October, and then we got a rejection in November from 94. Now you can see there is an inverse head and shoulders here, so you've got a left shoulder, head and shoulder, and a break in the neckline along with this uptrend. So the support came in at 93.80 to 94.10. However, in the last 12 hours the market turned back to that level and actually has taken it out. My concerns now is that if we see this pattern continue, then we could see a move down towards 92.40. With the technical implications also holding bearish, does seal the fate nearly for a further sell-off in the US dollar, but I would like to see at least the next 12 to 24 hours to support this view. So at the moment I'm sitting on the sideline and I'm going to keep a neutral view and reassess and see where the New York closes tomorrow. If we can get a break back above this trend, which is now resistance, which comes in around 94.10, so the dollar has a lot of work to do to turn this picture around. If it fails to get above 94.10 by tomorrow, then further bearish implications will emerge. So with the greenback tumbling, the euro overnight surges through that 117.0515. Now, also what assisted this move was that the overnight release of a stronger than expected German GDP and also solid inflation figures fueled the rally despite strong wholesale price inflation in the US, which failed to inject any bullish momentum to the greenback. So with my view neutral for the US dollar, it is also neutral for the euro. Purely for the fact is that some of us are well aware that the euro is weighted at 57.6 against the US dollar. Although there is a cap coming in around 118.50-70, but as I mentioned, the only support to give a bearish outlook is the RSI is actually hitting the top side of the range. But that being said, I'm neutral and I'd like to see how the market plays out in the next 12 to 24 hours. Well, the Australian dollar tried to restore its bullish bias overnight and failed after printing a high of 76.48. With the weakness continuing, I am looking down towards 75.80 as the objective and reassess from there. Bids may start to firm up from that region, so we could see a challenge, but whether it breaks in the next 24 hours is the next view that I'll be looking for. If we do see bids firming up from there, then we should see a rebound back towards the recent highs of last night. Beneath 75.80 brings in the next objective at 75.25. Well, the dollar yen story is going sideways and still continuing to look towards that 112.80. Now with the US dollar weaker overnight, could see that move today. The market is trading slightly softer. Now the view is, well, the strategy, should I say, is to buy from 112.80 and look for a rebound up towards 114.5. But with the US dollar weakening, may put some further stress on that level, and beneath 112.80, the support comes in at 112.30. So do keep your positions tight when it comes to stop losses, just in case we do see this level failing to hold at 112.80. Well, like with the euro now, the pound is still, for my view, neutral. Even though we did get fresh updates overnight that the UK media revealed that 40 lawmakers from the ruling Conservative Party in the UK had agreed to sign a letter of no confidence against Prime Minister Theresa May, protesting that she has not been pushing strong enough on the implementing hard Brexit. With this roller coaster ride holding at 130 to 133, the view, as I say, is neutral, but the market likely will continue to be whipsawed. So it's very hard to put a trade on, along with the indicators still lacking direction. Well, the gold, as you can see, rebounded off that 70 level and now looks up towards 85 to 90 as a potential target. Overall, I still am bullish for gold and also for silver. So we should see a rise up towards 88.90 and reassess from there. With the silver outlook, I'm looking for a rise up towards 17.25. Now, it has been rejected quite a few times and could also be again. So if you are long, maybe take some profit towards there and reassess, with the base coming in at 16.80 for the next 24 hours. And my view on oil come through after recent rejections from $58 a barrel with the long-legged doji. The market is now looking to challenge the $54.70 level. A break beneath there would give further exposure to the downside. And also note there is an uptrend coming in around $51.80, but the support underneath 54.70 is at 52.90. Any rallies should fail towards the region of 55.90. So that wraps up today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead.